What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be watching Doctor Who Series 9, Episode 12, the finale of Series 9, called Hell-Bent for the very first time. The previous episode, Heaven Sent, was brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and I'm very much looking forward to this one as well, especially since it is the finale. So let's just get into it without any further ado. Here we go. Previously, we're getting a previously. So yeah, if you want to see the full-length reaction, and also if you want to see the entire series before it comes out on YouTube, that's Series 10 because Series 9 is already done. It's all on my Patreon. Check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. And do let me know what movies and shows you would like me to do in the comments down below. And then go ahead and subscribe so when I do those shows and movies, you can see them right away. Jackson. Doctor with his trusty guitar and the shades. Someone said that the doctor, or rather Peter Capaldi, the actor, chose to get the glasses because anyone with like glasses like that could pretend that, oh look, they've got the sonic sunglasses or whatever. Which is cool, but still. Screwdriver, come on. Screw the sunglasses.
What I play?
Okay, don't you need to plug that thing in?
Yeah. You're English.
You're not.
Close enough.
How did you get out here?
Magic. Or maybe I went to an airport and caught a plane. You?
Magic.
Is this the same diner that they had? I forget which episode, but one of the previous episodes. The one with the river song and all that. Was it a river song? Oh, that was in the desert too. It might be the same one, actually.
Is it a sad song?
Nothing sad till
Nevada.
then everything is.
You know the one with Amy Pond and, was it Adam? What was the name of the guy? I forgot the name of the guy, man. Oh, blasphemous. How can I?
Clara.
Clara.
Tell me about her.
Now look, I cannot believe it. I forgot his name. Rory Williams. Apologies. Ooh, there it is. Gallifrey. It's like those thingies, you know? I don't know what they're called, but the thingies. Like the glass has like the water inside and you can like shake it and stuff. Shake it. Wow. I like how, like the effect when it went through the...
Are all the bells ringing? The whole cloister?
The glass. Mr. Cloister! That's the guy from Winterfell, right? The Maester.
Are all the bells ringing? Yes, sir.
Then we are facing great danger. So where is he?
I heard the doctor had come home, and so loves fireworks.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I think this is the same place, because this is now the place where Rose appeared. Rose, you know, in the time of the Doctor or whatever, the anniversary thing.
Why are they ringing all the bells? Never heard so many
Oh wow, Rose have...
this time, all the fuss they're always making.
looks different, let's just put it that way. What?
They'll kill you.
Alright, perfect. Let's do it. Do I know who he is? Gallifreyans
All non-military personnel, please step away from the doctor.
are British too, look at that.
Doctor, lay down any weapons on your person and accompany us to the capital.
He's lowered his weapon. We've seen him with that thing, man. Why would you do it like that? That really annoyed me. Why not do it like this instead of this?
Come back.
Why not, I suppose?
It's a military.
Oh, yeah. He did a great thing. He put dirt on his boots.
What's his plan?
I think he's finishing his suit.
Suggestion, sir. We could talk to...
Words are his weapon.
When did they stop being ours?
Lovely.
As commander of the armed forces of Gallifrey, I bring you the greetings of the High Council.
Tell the council to put the blunt down. All right? They're too high.
Yes.
The man who won the Time War, sir.
Ha! Yeah. Why have they got the fortune cookies on their heads, bro?
What does he want? Revenge?
The doctor does not blame Gallifrey for the horrors of the Time War.
Oh, so hope not.
He just blames you.
Ooh, you're in trouble. He just blames you, but that's not why I got excited. Is Ashilda gonna be in this one? Is the Maester gonna recognize Arya Stark after all these years? I don't know why I got excited for that. Obviously, it's not a thing. Like, come on, fam. there he is, the grand fortune cookie.
Get off my planet.
We needed to know you have information about the hybrid, a danger to all
Hybrid is me.
there.
Get off my planet.
You have nothing, Doctor. Nothing! Do you know what I have out here in the dry lands where there's nobody who matters? No witnesses.
Me too.
Ha! Ha! Uno reverse card.
Fire on my command, sir! And take aim. What's the matter with you?
He's a war hero. Some of these men served with
These men serve me! On my command!
Wow, a moment of respect between soldiers, eh? They're not gonna do it, are they? They did it.
Could I have a lemonade?
Oh, you like a cliffhanger, don't you?
Like around him? Like they made like his shape in the building behind him?
What sort of Glasgow? Space Glasgow.
I know he's this gang boss and he wanted to kill you.
Wanted to. Yeah.
The grandest of cookies. They literally did the thing, yeah.
You missed
'Cause obviously.
every single one of you.
Wow.
Is the firing squad afraid of the unarmed man? You, explain.
Explain it, Nate.
Sir, in the Time War,
A saying.
first thing you'll notice about the Doctor of War is he's unarmed.
Doctor of War.
For many, it's also the last.
Huh. Well, if you want to kill him, then pick up the gun and shoot.
I was at Skull Moon, sir.
Fortune cookie ass president.
Not one more of you move. That is an order. The direct order.
Shut up. Before I crack you open and see what kind of wisdom you have inside you.
How many regenerations did we grant you? Excellent General, you sent for reinforcements.
No, he didn't. I did.
Let's go.
Gallifrey is mine.
With respect, get off his planet.
Thought he was gonna say get off his, but planet will do. Planet's not big enough. Wow, that looks like E.T. That building with the two eyes. You know what I mean? Anyways, whatever.
He's not the president anymore. Isn't this going a little far? Oh, I've barely started. Tell the High Council they're on the next shuttle.
I thought I'd find you down here. Old times.
Do you know what they did to me? Confession dial is a ritual act of purification. Allows a dying Time Lord to face his demons and make his peace before his mind is uploaded to the Matrix. Never intended as a torture chamber for the living.
The Matrix, they mentioned Morpheus as well. Wow, look at that. The Matrix is real in this world, eh? Neo exists.
Why did you vanish? Was it punishment for your own protection? Were you just being cruel or just being cowardly?
The hybrid is a creature thought to be crossbred from two warrior races, the Daleks and the Time Lords. Unstoppable. All Matrix prophecies concur that this creature will one day stand in the ruins of Gallifrey. It will unravel the web of time and destroy a billion hearts to heal its own.
You want me to keep you all safe, can you? I'll need help, obviously.
I'm like, did you say a billion because they've got two of them? billion.
I'm going to need the use of an extraction chamber. Talk to an old friend.
Ooh, the Raven. Why is she not doing that? Like, shouldn't she have been in that position?
Save you.
No way. What? So she's not. What? She's not gone?
I should be dead.
Forget about that, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean, your place?
My place.
You don't mean Gallifrey?
Gallifrey.
That smile on her face.
Wait, what? What? Did I miss something?
The Raven, apparently.
I'm afraid we only have a very few minutes with you.
Who's he?
The Grained Maester. Tysell. He sells pies.
Doctor, we have to tell her. We always tell them.
Doctor, what's going on?
It's a sound you've been living with every day of your life, but you've learned not to hear. Your heartbeat. Your physical processes have been time-locked.
Yes, it matters to me.
Doctor, we have to explain.
Doctor, what is going on?
Explainminate. Come on, Doctor.
Where, in fact, you died billions of years ago. We have extracted you to request your help. Once we're finished here, you will be returned to your final moments.
Talk to me.
I'll try not to break your jaw.
Jaw?
I wasn't talking to you.
You can't do this, you know you can't.
No, General, I don't know that. No moving about. On pain of death, no one take a selfie. I will not let Clara die.
She's been dead for half the lifetime of the universe. If you try to change that, you could fracture time itself. Are you really going to take that risk?
Using guns, our Ducko is now, eh?
Please, put it down, please.
Regeneration. 10. Good luck.
He's gonna do it?
Human compatible. Quickly, come on.
Whoa. What the hell is happening? What's this? I hope those are not, paper straws, because they, like, stop working after the first 2 minutes of being in a drink. They suck, man. Well, you're supposed to suck on it, but they suck. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if it was... Oh.
Sorry, ma'am.
Ma'am. If it was like, I don't know, a different doctor. Or like the master.
Ma'am, where's the doctor?
The cloisters, accepted to the greatest danger on Gallifrey. The hell of the Time Lords.
Happy.
You still killed that guy.
There was only one way to keep Clara safe. I had to wipe some of her memory.
Of what?
Of me.
No, they didn't. They're gonna donna her.
Leave.
How long are we planning to stay?
Just if you try to stay.
The hell was that?
Exterminate me! It's been neutralized. Those aren't vines. In your terms, they're fiber optic cables. But alive and growing. We're inside the biggest database in history. Sometimes people are stupid enough to break in.
Explain.
Exterminate me!
Me, wow. Is that the angels? Yeah. You gotta look at them. If you don't, then they move or something, right? Or is that the other thing? There's the sleeping angels and then... Cyber trucks or whatever. Cybermen.
Must be close.
It worked on me. I completely forgot about the other thing, which I was supposed to forget, actually, so it worked out perfectly well.
What do you mean, database? Oh.
Oh. Looks like the primary service hatch. Just have to work out the key.
Oh.
When Time Lords die, their minds are uploaded to a thing called the Matrix. It's like a living computer. It can predict the future, generate prophecies out of algorithms, ring the cloister bells in the event of impending catastrophe.
So Al-Khwarizmi existed on their planet as well? Because he's the one who invented algorithms. That's why it's called algorithm.
Long time ago, there was a student at the academy. The last I heard, he stole the moon and the president's wife.
Wow.
Was she nice, the president's wife?
Ah, well, that was a lie put about by the Shabugans. It was the president's daughter. I didn't steal the moon, I lost it.
I'd know you anywhere.
I was a completely different person in those days.
In the eye, look at me. How long has it been for you since you last saw me?
I was stuck in a place. They wanted something from me, information.
What happened to your coat? I like that one. It's very doctory.
Well, I can't be the doctor all the time.
Tell me what happened to the doctor.
Harder than die, but you break through anything, given time.
Miss Oswald,
Stay back.
I'm sorry, but we have to find a way to extract
I said
you.
stay back! The hybrid. What is it? What's so important you would fight so long?
Keep me out, I have nothing left to bargain with.
What were you bargaining for?
What do you think?
You!
To find a way to save you.
Silly?
You would have to be the Time Lords. They cost you your life on Trap Street, Clara. And I was going to make them bring you back.
How long?
It's fine.
One question. Answer. How long was the doctor trapped inside the confession down?
4.5 billion years.
He could have left any time he wanted. He just had to say what he knew. The dial would have released him.
Wow.
4.5 billion years.
Jesus.
I was dead and gone. Why would you even do that to yourself?
I had a duty of care.
Okay, listen. I have something I need to say.
We do not have time.
No, my time!
Wow.
My time is up. Between one heartbeat and the last is all the time I have. People like me and you. We should say things to one another. You are monsters. You are hated by everybody.
What did you say to him?
I said, don't worry, Doctor. They'll all be looking at me.
You need to tell us what the doctor is going to do.
You really are thick, aren't you?
Thick with 3 C's.
500 million years to get here. What do you think he's going to do now? Why, he's stealing a TARDIS and running away. Bye. You were quick.
Time machine. I backed up a bit.
Get out of that TARDIS and pace me, boy!
Boy.
You have broken every code you ever lived by.
After all this time.
Always.
All you're doing is giving her hope.
Since when is hope a bad thing?
Hope is a terrible thing on the scaffold, where he always runs away.
Wow. The TARDIS is now a trash can. A dust bin, I believe Brits call it. You just put dust in it?
Taught us to find my proper one.
Still no pulse? She's got a pulse now? Oh.
See, no pulse, right?
Oh, nice tramp stamp. Yep.
Lie to me.
000.
Time will heal. It always does.
Always.
Yeah, it'll sort itself out. You'll have a heartbeat, or don't you trust me anymore?
No, you're shouting.
Timeline must have started by now. You have a pulse, yes. Let me do it.
I am checking it properly.
This should work. This has got to.
What if time isn't healing? What if the universe needs me to die?
The universe is over. It doesn't have a say anymore. As of this moment, I'm answerable to no one.
Wow. I love these actors, you know, just a slight change on the face and you can tell like their feelings have now changed, their emotions have changed. So is this Time Lord victorious then, eh?
It's out there.
Me.
By the way, this TARDIS is given major classic Who vibes, you know? Like the round circles and all that, you know what I mean? Like even the console in the middle. And even in the early episodes, they had the thing going up and down the dildo. Sorry.
Small enough for you yet? Hello, me.
The Maester. Get them to me.
The one and only me. Finally, you earned the title.
All right, she was called... Whoa, she's the hybrid? I thought he meant him. Because wasn't...
I've been watching the stars die.
That was a movie which you guys said isn't canon, where they said the Doctor was half human, half Time Lord, right?
You don't like endings. Clara died billions of years ago.
You killed her.
No.
You let it happen.
No, I didn't. Neither did you. She died for who she was and for who she loved. She felt where she stood. It was sad, and it was beautiful. And it is over. We have no right to change who she was.
Bashilda.
Me.
Me, go to hell.
Me go to hell.
The hybrid. 5 minutes to hell. I think it's time to tell the truth. Tell me, Doctor, who is the hybrid? Who threatens all of time and space?
The hybrid is you.
I'm human. With a little bit of Maya inside me, the hybrid is supposed to be half Time Lord, half Dalek.
No, it isn't. The actual prophecy specifies only 2 warrior races. Humans and the Maya, both warrior races.
It's an interesting theory. By your own reasoning, why couldn't the hybrid be half Time Lord, half human?
Human, yeah. Which is what the Doctor is, right? Or, I don't know. I don't know.
A Time Lord, you're a highborn Gallifrey. Why is it you spend so much time on Earth?
He's half human. That was true?
I'm the hybrid. I ran away from Gallifrey because I was afraid.
You guys told me that wasn't true, or did you not tell me? I don't know. I might be assuming stuff.
Am I right? Is it true?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does, you prick, if you're the hybrid.
Because I have a better theory.
Come on, let's do this. Theory time.
Person, but 2.
The Doctor and the what the or Doctor and her.
Companions who are willing to push each other to extremes.
She's my friend.
How did you meet her? Missy.
No, but Missy is Time Lord. That's not a hybrid.
The lover of chaos. Who wants you to love it too?
No, what? Isn't it supposed to be 2 different races? Isn't Missy the same thing as the Doctor?
And you're willing to risk all of time and space because you miss her.
Ha, Missy, I miss Missy. Oh, lovely.
I know I went too far. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm taking her back to Earth, somewhere safe, somewhere out of the way. I'm going to wipe her memory of every last detail of me.
Oh, they're gonna Donna her.
I've done it before. She
Yeah.
do it telepathically.
Yeah, you've done it. Yeah. Poor Donna.
It's quite painless. But a shielder, of course.
Yeah, sure.
I thought you'd be more surprised to see her.
I was watching.
They kind of look similar, you know.
Doctor, whatever you're about to do, don't do it.
When you wake up, you will have forgotten me.
And why would I want that? I use these.
On what?
That. What else do you think I did? I reversed the polarity. Push that button, Doctor. It will go off in your own face.
trying to trick me.
What are you trying to do to me?
I'm trying to keep you safe.
Why? Nobody's ever safe. I've never asked you for that, ever. These have been the best years of my life, and they are mine. Tomorrow's promised to no one, Doctor, but I insist upon my past. I am entitled to that. It's mine.
You're right. You're always right.
So what happens now? Me and you, what do we do now?
It'll do something to one of us. Better than flipping a coin. You and me, together. Look how far I went for fear of losing you. This has to stop. One of us has to go.
You really don't know it?
Let's find out. Together.
How about we just don't? Why don't we just fly away somewhere?
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Gotcha.
Good luck, Clara.
Good luck, Doctor. I don't think I could ever forget you.
Did you just forget?
I don't think you're ever.
Oh, shit.
What?
Run like hell because you always need to. Laugh at everything. It's always funny.
Oh, stop it. You're saying goodbye. Don't say goodbye.
Never be cruel and never be cowardly. And if you ever are, always make amends.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Never eat pears. They're too squishy. And they always make your chin wear. That one is quite important. Write it down. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Broke all my own rules. I became the hybrid. This is right. I accept it.
I can't. There has to be something I can do.
Smile for me.
How could I smile?
Like this.
It's okay. Don't you worry. I'll remember it.
Perfect timing, eh? Let him complete his speech and I've lost my voice. Okay. That's what happens when you get me in the fields, man.
Are you all right?
What am I? How did I get here?
Clara asked me to look after you. She said you might be a bit
upset.
When something goes missing, you can always recreate it by the hole it left. I know her name was Clara. I know we traveled together. I know that there was an ice warrior on a submarine and a mummy on the Orient Express. I know we sat together in the cloisters and she told me something very important, but I have no idea what she said, or what she looked like, or how she talked, or laughed. There's nothing there.
Are you looking for her?
Trying.
She could be anyone, right?
Oh.
She could be me, for all you know.
Yeah, she could be me, aka a shoulder.
I met her again, I'd absolutely know. I think that we were here, you know? I think that we were here together once. I'm sure I remember. We were here. Stupid dog. Amy and Rory. It was Amy and Rory.
It's not plugged in.
What Clara told you in the cloisters, you said memories become stories. When we forget them, maybe some of them become songs.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
How is the TARDIS? Oh, lovely.
Still no pulse. You know what that means? It means my death is a fixed event.
Seeing as I'm not actually aging, there's still a tiny little bit of wiggle room, isn't there? We could, you know, stop off on the way.
Where are we going? Gallifrey.
Cool. And be a doctor. Clever boy. By the way, whatever happened to River's song? Gotten! I'm spitting all over. Let's go. It's back. You know what? That's a good trade. Traded Clara for the screwdriver. Oh, Clara, you will be missed. Bye. And that is the end of that episode. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. A lot happened in that one, eh? A lot happened. All right, so that's that for Series 9. We're going to be starting Series 10 on Patreon right away, actually. But before that, we have, I believe, a Christmas special. And that's how it normally goes. And then maybe something else as well. Let me take a look at the list real quick. Oh, so there are two specials next. One is 56 minutes, the other is an hour long. So there's a person helping me with this. They normally don't put titles. In this one, they've put a title, but not the whole title. It's the husbands of... What? ... Is that the title? The husbands of ... Anyway, so there are two more specials, and then we'll start Series 10. So all of that will be on Patreon, and you can see it right now if you want. So do check it out. Also, full-length reactions will be there as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. Alrighty then. Wow, this was quite a finale. I mean, there was so much going on. It felt like we saw the Doctor go through the phases, you know what I mean, of grief. Like, last episode was him really grieving and really, like, sort of having to confront the reality, being in denial, but then confronting it, going through that whole maze or whatever that was, having to admit finally that he was wrong in this episode. And in this episode, of course, he was angry at one point as well, which is a major part of it as well. But in the beginning, he literally killed a guy. I mean, I know he knew that he was going to regenerate, but still, he killed him. That's still a thing. The Doctor is someone who won't even, like, hold a gun. He shot it at someone with the intention to kill. That's different. That's not like the Doctor. And then, of course, at the end, he has to admit he went too far. He has to admit he might have to let go. I know they leave it a chance. It's like a 50-50, but, you know, still, I'm still not entirely sure what they meant by the whole hybrid thing. Because, like, Clara and Doctor made sense, but then they talked about Missy, but then I was like, wait, Missy is the same thing as the Doctor, so that can't be it. But I think it is supposed to be Clara and the Doctor, or maybe it's Clara and the Shielder, but I think it's supposed to be Clara and the Doctor because they mentioned how Missy played an important role in this, and she did, of course, because the whole time she was trying to bring, or which episode? She was trying to bring these two together, right? Clara and the Doctor. So if the hybrid is supposed to be this thing that just ruins everything and is cause of destruction and so on and so forth, I mean, that's the Master. That's Missy, right? That was her whole thing. So if she's bringing these two together, then they are it. They're the hybrid. They're the ones causing all these issues, I suppose. It was a very beautifully acted finale. I loved the scenes between Doctor and Clara particularly, and how intimate they got and how exposed they felt, when they were talking to each other, which just goes to show how much the Doctor cares about Clara. I mean, yes, of course, Clara cares about the Doctor as well, but I mentioned the Doctor because the Doctor is very closed off and not open or exposed. But he did that in the previous episode, and he did that in this one. And why did he do it? He did all of that for Clara, and of course, not to mention the 4 billion years which he spent trying to get to her, and then of course killing for her. And by the way, the dude literally went to Gallifrey and took it over, not saying one word. Like, literally didn't say one word. Dethroned the grand fortune cookie and became the grandest of all fortune cookies himself. I liked this, man. I thought it was pretty good. I loved the fact that they referred to so many things in the past. The Time War, that barn area, the diner, Amy, Rory, Pundicus, all these great characters from the past, companions, I should say, from the past. And it also showed, not just this, but even the last episode, it showed sort of a different side of the Doctor, his resilience. I mean, he's always been resilient. He's always been hell-bent on getting what he wanted and always winning, right? That was the whole thing about the previous episode as well. And also how when they're like, that's another thing that when they're together, because it just works. I mean, that's the hybrid, right? When they're together, they're always thinking about winning. The stuff that he was talking about there at the end, never be cruel, don't eat pears, stuff like that. Like, that's what he does when he's with Clara. But when he's not with Clara, he's ready to shoot someone and kill them. He's literally ready to take over an entire planet. Like, as if it's nothing. He cared more about Clara than Gallifrey as a planet and everyone on it. By the way, I love the fact that the soldiers showed him respect because of whom he is and what he has done for them and in the Time War as well. So that's pretty cool. But do you know what I mean? It's Clara sort of contains him, makes him this great character, or the companion rather, I should say, because that's been the same thing with every companion. And so then when the companion isn't there, well, what happens then? So Doctor is this great guy, right? He's not cruel, he's not evil, he's not a villain, he's not gonna kill people. But what happens when he unleashes, when he is let loose, or he lets loose? Well, then what? And what do you do? Like, if that's the case, how do you stop this guy, right? So you see that side of it as well. We've seen that before as well. We've seen him angry and stuff like that, but we've never seen him go to these lengths, have we? So it's interesting to get that aspect of it, to see, like, you know what? Like Superman. Superman's a great guy. Great guy. Just a chill guy. But what happens if he turns evil? What then? And that's exactly the sort of thing that happened here as well. And of course, they explored, like I said, the hybrid aspect of it as well, and how, in a way, how far he went to be with Clara, or to see Clara one last time. The destruction he caused, the death, so on and so forth. But at the same time, I would say that theory doesn't really work, or at least I don't think it does, because for the most part, when these two have been together with any companion, not just Clara, but Clara in this case, because it is about Clara, he's been great. He has actually avoided disasters or stopped them from happening. And this is something that I mentioned very early on when I started Doctor Who as well. Is the Doctor really helping, or is the Doctor actually making it worse? Because see, the thing is, it's something that I always, think about in these superhero movies and stuff, because, and then they have explored it in some of the movies as well, is that, well, we've never had the level of villains or bad guys that we are facing now. So like in Spider-Man, you have that Professor Lizard guy, right? For instance, or you have like General Zod with Superman. Well, we don't have that if we don't have Superman. So yeah, it's great that we have Superman or Spider-Man, but then we have those guys because of them. So it's like a blessing, but also a curse. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. So and on the one hand, I am saying, yeah, the Doctor have saved us from all these things. But on the other hand, all these things are there because of the Doctor? I don't know. Because I've never seen these things happen in the world. But in their world where Doctor exists, all of these other things also exist. Do you know what I mean? It's like a cause and effect sort of thing. I don't know. It's a good sort of brain exercise, to do sometimes. It's like a bootstrap paradox, which is what Doctor Who loves, of course. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good episode. I liked it for the most part. We got to see a little bit of the Time Lord Victorious, pretty cool theories there as well. We got to see the Doctor go through the different stages of grief and finally came to accept the idea. We also, by the way, this was very interesting. The pulse thing I thought was very, very interesting because, see, we always see immortality or immortals like the Doctor or Superman as these greater than life beings, as people who cannot die, right? People who always live. This being that always lives. But I think if you don't have a pulse, well, you're dead. But she wasn't. So does that mean she was just dying ad infinitum? I don't know, but it's a very interesting take on the concept of immortality. Or maybe I'm just, theories. We got theories here. So let's, I don't know. Let me know what you thought of that. But I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I really liked the fact, so that there at the end when the Doctor is sitting right in front of Clara and they're talking and he can't remember. He doesn't know. I mean, he has the idea of a Clara, but he doesn't know the Clara. And he's talking to Clara and he doesn't realize. And I was a bit confused at the beginning as well. I'm like, what exactly is happening here? And of course, by the end, we know exactly what's happening. And it's kind of cruel. And it really makes you feel bad for Donna, because that's what, in a way, is what she, and they refer to her as well. She went through that as well. So, I mean, Clara firsthand gets to experience that, what it is like to see someone, but them not really be able to see you. I mean, yeah, he sees her, but he doesn't really see her. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, this episode had so many incredible concepts like that, which is just amazing. Like, it's just incredible. And we had an episode before as well, actually, now that I think about it. I'm trying to think, what was it called? I forget the title. Anyways, the one of the episodes, I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments down below, was it was where it was similar to this, but it was the opposite. So here the Doctor couldn't see, not literally, but you know what I mean, couldn't see Clara. But in that episode, Clara could not see the Doctor, and the Doctor could, of course. And so now she has gotten first-hand experience of what it feels like to not be seen or to not be recognized, which is simply incredible. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just something that you don't really think about all that often. But I don't know, man. I needless to say, I quite liked this episode. I mean, it is Doctor Who. They do a lot of things sometimes where it's kind of like, well, what are you doing? But for the most part, it was a really good episode. I really liked it. And it all comes together at the end. I took the long way around, which is what the Doctor did as well. So yeah, it was just it was such a fantastic episode. I liked it quite a bit. I hope you liked this video. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And like I said, if you want to see the 2 specials next, as well as series 10, it should all be on Patreon at this moment. So you can check it out and you can see the full length reactions there as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep suggesting in the comments down below what I should see. And also, keep having a nice